Time is money. If you don't do anything before you know what is happening, this year is gone. And like one of the videos that one of our leaders shared, that if you don't get it right within the first 90 days of a particular year, you might not be able to achieve something meaningful throughout that year. So which means there is no time to play. And I want us to watch this short video so that we know that we need to act fast and time waits for nobody.
You cannot change yesterday, but you can do something today that can change tomorrow. It doesn't matter how you were born. That was yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened last 5 years, the last 10 years. You may not be able to change that, but you can reposition yourself today. You can make new decisions today that'll change what tomorrow will bring. Invest in your future. Refuse to be a mental hobo. Refuse to end your life on the sidewalk. Every time I tell you something, I tell you that I believe in your future. There's a reason I believe in your future. I believe that if you hear these words, you will act on them and they will change your future. None of you was born to be poor. You may have been born poor, but you were not born to be poor. You may have been brought up poor, but you were not brought up to be poor. Understand this. The definition of adulthood is responsibility. When you become an adult, you take responsibility for your future. Become responsible. What do you have in yourself? There are many who cry for help, and because there are no answers to their call for help, they feel the pains and the pangs of neglect. No, refuse to give up. Believe in what God made. God made you, and He never made a failure. Believe that God has a purpose for your life. You may have been born as a parental accident, but you are accidents. God knew you were coming, and I'm helping you find that place. There are certain things you must do for all of what we have discussed to be a reality. There are things that are not in abundant supply. They're limited. One of them is time. Save time. Save it. Keep track of your time. The Bible says for us to redeem the time, because it says the days are evil. You don't have extra time. Life is not a game. Therefore, make every day count for your life. Improve yourself every day. Introduce something into your life that counts. Choose to be a success. Become inspiring. Distinguish yourself with character, with excellence. If you're a musician, be a musician with a difference. Become inspiring. Whatever you do, do it with excellence. Put yourself and your best into what you do and change your world. Remember, there's no extra time. Therefore, whatever you do now, do it the best way the first time. Success is waiting for the man who says yes to success. Success is waiting for the man who plans for it, who reaches out for it, who says, I'll wake up, and he wakes up, who says, I'll read this book, and he reads it, who says, I'll go to school, and he goes. Success is waiting for the man who makes a decision. So time is important. Time is important. Don't spend your time watching television 24 hours a day. Don't spend your time watching video 24 hours a day. Those that you are watching have put their best into what you are watching. Change the position. Say to yourself, I will be watched. You know, sometimes I'm concerned. There are those who only think about designers' perfume, designers' clothes, designers' shoes. Where are your designs? Where are your own designs? Challenge yourself for the future. There's room for you. There's a place for you at the top. There's a place for you. Train your mind and use it. Give yourself to a teacher. Give yourself to a tutor. Train yourself. Train your mind. And if you train your mind, it will be ready to deliver to you thoughts, the right thoughts and ideas that will earn you commercial value. There's no poverty for the man who has made an investment in his mind and is willing to act. There's no hunger for the man who has trained his mind to think through on every problem, to solve every problem. Train yourself. Think through a problem, bring that solution. Let men come to you for advice. Decide to be smart. Decide to be a problem solver. If you make that decision, that's what you will be. Problem solvers are in short supply in the world. There's a place for the man who chooses to be one. Engage yourself in national issues. Get involved. Get concerned. Some of you here are the best writers in the country. But where are your writings? Maybe you are sleeping too much. Maybe you are resting too much. Maybe you are playing too much. It's time to put your best into that writing. Let the country read your writings. St. Andrew the Heavenly.
All right, I believe we learned one or two things, but one thing I want us to understand, or let me say what I learned from here, because there is no time to waste. Today is 16th of January, if I'm right. And before we know what is happening, this month is going to be an end. But if you tell yourself that on a daily basis, you want to make something meaningful, you see, let me say the new set of people we need to go and approach now, because these are business cut across everybody. But those that are feeling the heat most now are civil servants, because their salary is fixed, and on a daily basis, the cost of living is increasing. I don't know how much people are buying a Congo of rice, a Congo of gari now, which was not 2 weeks ago. It was not the same price. But what is the message we are passing across? As I said earlier, we need financial freedom, and we can create this from what is taking money away from us. It's like when I went to this sector, I think I started about 2 weeks ago. You know, the first day they didn't give me much attention, but after the third time, some of them was like, I was just asking that for a whole 35 years, you are going to serve this government, or you are going to say, okay, I am now retiring after 35 years. Like, how much can you say you have made? But if you now see something that can give you this financial freedom, because you are coming to work to make money, and even with the number of years you have spent with this, you are not making that kind of the financial freedom you really want. But with this opportunity, you don't even need to work for 35 years. Even if somebody like me that is not receiving salary and is taking care of my family, now talk of somebody, you that you have salary, that you still have something that can take care of yourself, when you now build this along the line and have financial freedom to yourself. Just a minute. Sorry about this. Telecommunication, the new oil well, because this is what is given wealth instantly. You know, one woman was asking me yesterday that, can I make money on daily basis? I said, if you do what will give you money on daily basis, we are going to make it through top and get reward, because we are not in a business that will pay salary for you, but you can pay yourself. But this is what has trapped many people for many years. And they keep in the, they were almost in the same circle and thinking they are progressing. Meanwhile, they are just in the same spot. Because I gave an illustration of somebody who was earning 100,000 in 2011. That can be about $500 or more. The same 100,000 naira now is not up to $100. And you can see the irony of life. And by the time they want to retire, they think they are coming back to something that will take care of their life. But at times when I see pensioners, I felt for them. Salary has never been enough, and it will not be enough. But what we are saying is that we can make life meaningful for ourselves. And through this business, it can be. But it is going to happen the day we think of it. If we don't have any thought of saying, I want to have financial freedom, it won't come. And everybody that is on salary, or let me say only one source of income, the day there, maybe for any reason, if salary stop, definitely that person is in soup, because I have experienced it with people around me. The moment their salary maybe pause for a while, there is a problem. There will be a serious problem. But for how long are they going to do this? That is why we are telling them that they should create a plan B for themselves. Anybody that is just making money only from his effort, that kind of person will work till there is no more life. And that is what one of us said, that if you can't make money while you sleep, you are going to continue to work till there is no more life. You can't just stay in bed if you are not making money in bed. Top and Get Reward is here to liberate everyone that cares or that wants this financial freedom. Why? Because it's the most easiest business to do, the most cheapest and most simplest, because everybody is already doing this business. And with as low as 5,000, you can create wealth around this. When I get to this, our plan, I will try to maybe open our mind a bit to what we stand to gain from just building team around yourself with just 5,000 naira. It is more than a lifetime earning of a civil servant. If it takes you 5 years to achieve this, it's better than somebody who spent 35 years and getting, if I'm not even close to 1/10 of that amount. So why wasting time, why wasting our life when we have a better option? And we're not saying they should leave their job, but they can complement it and make life more meaningful to themselves. That is why we're introducing Top and Get Reward, the best online mobile solution provider. Out of all the companies that are there doing similar things we're doing, we are the only one that have NCC certificates. No other company has it. And this shows our integrity, shows our transparency, and also our genuinity. You know, when a company has this kind of backing, it gives a confidence that the company you are dealing with, there will be no problem at any time, because no harassment from the government. Any company that is running against government policy, anything can happen at any time. But with Top and Get Reward, we have secured all the necessary certification that give us edge and also give us confidence to do this business anytime, anywhere, any part of this country. We have international certificate as well, which make us to stand out among others. It is Top and Get Reward and others. This is our CEO with the former Minister of Communication, Issa Pantami, and this happened in his office in Abuja in 2022. And this is the letter of commendation that he gave our CEO. If a company can be identified with the federal government, you know that company is not a joke, because even one of the past Minister of Communication graced our 50th anniversary in Ibadan. This is in person of Barrister Adebayo Shitu with our CEO. So you are in the right place, you are in the right company with full confidence that no cause for alarm. You see, when I share this picture with somebody, say, if the former minister could come for a program of a company, then I know this company has all it takes to operate and also to excel. And thank God we have a plan that is sustainable, that even if you close your eyes, you will sleep for many. I see somebody was talking to me concerning this, that is trying to convince somebody. I said, I will give you my NIN, my BVN, even the address of my house, that if anything happened, you are free to come and arrest me or do anything with me. And also I do the same thing, that what we ask you to do, if you do it and you don't get it, I'm always available to be arrested, because of what we are sure of what we have. For many years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, Top and Get Reward remain still. Nothing is going to shake this company, because we have all it takes to operate as a company, and also we have a sustainable plan. Data is the fastest selling commodities all over the world, and that is why we said you should leverage on this. All these wealthy people in the world, what gives them wealth is leverage. Anybody that does not understand the word leverage will remain average. And there is no way you are teaching people how to make money and you will remain broke. It's not possible, because you never see a pipe who is carrying the water to run dry. It's not possible. You are teaching somebody or people how to make money from their addiction, and you now expect yourself to be broke. It's not possible. If you know what you are doing, then you are on your way to create wealth for a lifetime. Telecom overtakes oil sector since 2020. And this is the concept, is a sector we are calling you to come and tap from it, because if you decide not to tap from it, you'll be among those that will be contributing to this for a lifetime. Look at the number of subscribers, and it's increasing. This happened in 2022. You can imagine what is going to be in 2023. I mean, last year, and also by now, by the time the statistics come, see the amount Nigerians within just 9 months. In 2023, 2.6. And this is enough for federal government to sit on this and start milking this. Also started leverage on MTN since the day they started, and will continue to enjoy. This is my same security was given me, so I ended up things. About the break, it happened to be the network. We thought they are going to give us enough time today, but we'll manage them the way they give us. So as I was saying, this man has leverage on MTN and Top and Get What is giving similar opportunities so that you can also benefit and have a financial freedom. Our vision is just to become the largest and most reliable distributor of telecom products and wealth building opportunities to Nigeria, because this sector is so rich. Look at what our CEO said, that they have reduced unemployment and will continue to reduce. For me as a person, I can't be saying I beg for or I beg to apply, because what I'm making Top and Get What, some people don't make it in 1 year. At least I could remember the first time I received my traveling incentive is more than a year's salary of somebody. And that was what I was given within a few months that I started. And it is true leverage that you can make somebody's annual salary in 1 month, because you are leveraging. And that is what we are exposing people to see, instead of just sticking to one source of income or remain in the same spot for years. We have uniqueness that can make you believe in us, and what we have, auto funding, you can buy any amount, you can many things, many opportunities that others don't have. Then our product is what you have been using already. We are just trying to tell you that you can build wealth around it, you can create a life around it. Believe you me, I keep thanking Almighty God that allows me to know Top and Get Reward. I'm saying this sincerely from the bottom of my heart, because I am wondering what is going to be happening to me right now if I'm not in Top and Get Reward. Because I don't know. At times when I see how much I spent on daily basis, I just shake my head like this, that Alhamdulillah. Because if not for Top and Get Reward, will I say God didn't help me when I heard about Top and Get Reward? So if you are listening to me for the first time tonight, please, this is the best opportunity you can have. Go all out. Make sure you build this business to the extent that you too will be satisfied that I have done what I am supposed to do. Before now, I said I'm just test running, and now I have seen that I have to start Top and Get Reward. I have made a proposal of 50 copies, which I'm going to share within a short period of time. And everybody that I'm connecting with, even with the sector that I said I went, I keep telling them, you have to have one of these, submit in your church. When they give an appointment, I'm coming. I just want to make myself uncomfortable for a while so that I can be comfortable for the rest of my life, because I know the expenses on my kids is increasing. So if I don't have something that will pay more than what they need or I need to pay on them, then how am I going to cope? I can't be expecting somebody to take care of my family for me. I must be responsible. I have to live, not just exist. And Top and Get What is giving me that opportunity. Everyone that is recharging from their bank, you are doing exactly what this guy is doing. You are feeding them, and your account balance is getting thinner and getting smaller. We're just enlightening you, or maybe giving a kind of enlightenment that turn that spoon around. Instead of that percentage that you think is small, is what they are living on and making them to be big, because they are getting it from millions of people within minutes. And Top and Get What is telling you that you can also build the same system around your friends. What's the sense of having a friend and you cannot do business together? If they are not your business, or probably they can't do business with you, look for better friends. Delete some of the contacts, create new contacts. Even strangers will make you more richer than the one you have used to before. Because for me, there are some friends that I have blocked, some I don't call. Even I am still remembering I have to call somebody, and for almost a month now I have not called him, because there is no time. Before I can help anybody, I have to help myself. By the time I get to that level that I know I have arrived, then even I don't need to call them. They'll be the one to come for me, because they will know that when they come, and by that time, I will teach them how to fish. I'm not going to feed them. What I did that gave me the wealth, they can also do the same thing. I can only support, motivate them. Wherever they want me to come and do seminar, I'll be available. The money in Top and Get Reward, or let me say in telecom sector, is endless. It depends on how you see it. How do you want to make money? What do you need to do to get started? All we are just telling you is to get virtual top of VTU, the online vending portal that allows all these transactions to be done effectively without any hassle. Nobody could remember the last time you used that scratch card to load your SIM card. You can't. That is the essence of technology. And that was when the bank also stepped into this business. They don't just do it because they want to do it, but because it's going to give them wealth. We are telling you, if banks as big as they are, as financial stable as they are, if they can come down to be doing this business, then who are ordinary civil servant, or let me say ordinary person that is not even having 10 million in his bank and say, I can't do this? If Dangote could come down to cover business to become billionaire, so why are you now saying you are too big for this kind of business? That means you like the present situation you have. You don't need million, you don't need 500,000. Even you can start with any amount lower than 100,000. And that's why I said the most easiest, the most simplest and most cheapest business when it comes to online, a legitimate business in Nigeria as of today. With 2.5, you can come in because you don't want to have any excuse for anybody to be broke, unless those that choose to remain there. So if you know that you have a life to live, then step in and work towards this. I can assure you that it's just a matter of time, you will become a wealthy person. Just have the picture in mind, just the same way a woman, let me say a single woman that is aspiring to become a mother, she won't see the child pain or child labor pain, or maybe carrying a pregnancy for 9 months, all the pain, all this stress is not going to disturb her or stop her from getting married. Not that she doesn't know there will be a challenge of this and that, sleepless night, this, but what is in the mind of that woman is to become a mother. So if what is in your mind is to have financial freedom, all these challenges is something that will just step on and move forward, because it's normal. You can't get to the top without having something to challenge you. Life is boring when there is no challenge or challenges. Now see where our business better than any other one. When you are on 5,000 package, which is Pearl, you earn to your 5th generation. It doesn't stop at 3rd or 2nd. You enjoy the referral commission, and you can have as many people as possible in your 1st level. It's unlimited because we don't use leg to pay incentive. And you enjoy referral commission to the 5th generation. When you're on 10,000, you enjoy to the 6th generation. And look at this percentage here is 1.5. This is where money lies. You can work and build. Let's say you have upgraded to diamond. You enjoy to your 10th generation, even transaction commission. Unlike some that you to stop at level 5. If you have built, you have labored for years, and your team member have grown to level 10. And now, you know, even after registration, even after you have qualified for the whole incentive, what is that meaning of per second earning? It is from transaction of your team member. If you are now build a member to a level 10, and now you can enjoy transaction commission beyond level 5, is more than cheating. In Top and Get Reward, we are transparent, we are genuine, we are legitimate. We allow you to enjoy your transaction commission from level 1 to level 10. Either data, either airtime. You benefit from this. It doesn't stop at level 3 or level 5. So the wealth in Top and Get Reward, for those that, because every account after qualifying for the whole incentive, what that account will be benefiting is the transaction commission of team members. So if you have now built maximally and you have built deep down to 10th generation, you're supposed to benefit from your labor. The fruit of your labor, you're supposed to enjoy it endlessly. It shouldn't be truncated. And that is why in Top and Get Reward, we remain transparent, we remain the company that you can trust. And we have different ways to make money. The moment you sign up, you start making money. When you connect people, even from your registration, you get 10%. And this point value also carries some percentage. And this is what we are thanking God for in Top and Get Reward, because we have gotten it right. There is no point in few members qualify for incentive, and after a year or two, the company is no more to be found. We want everybody, anytime they join Top and Get Reward, either they have been there or they're about to come, they must also get to the level of qualify for their incentive, and the company will keep running. That is our goal. That is our mission in Top and Get Reward. And from your airtime and data, if it is MTN and the like, you get 2%. If it is Glo, you get 2.5%. From cable TV subscription, you also benefit, and also from NEPA payments, bill payments, you also enjoy. And for those that want to be doing this transaction of, oh, I have people I can sell card or data to, you are welcome. You can make good money if you keep building like that. You have a lot of customers that you sell to. I have a sister. That is one of our latest qualifier for traveling, is saying to Mrs. Sikelo, that was the time she made up her mind that by the time she's retiring, she's going to add telecommunication to her business. When she was working with Chevron for 14 years, she didn't touch her salary, because when she was employed or when she got to that place, she looked around at anytime anybody wants to buy data, they have to go for a far place. And she said, okay, let me provide service for you. Let me provide solution to your problem. And she started selling. Up till now, some people are still, though she has retired, some people are still buying data from her till today, and airtime as well. So what she did, that money she made from sales, she used it to take care of herself, because it's more than enough to take care of her without 1 month. So she was able to keep her salary for 14 years. And that is where her wealth started from. So ever since then, she said anytime she's retiring, she must go into telecommunication. That is why she embraced up and get reward, because she knows she's happened to be one of those that have 1,000 sales points in TGR, because she sells heavily. And another way of making money is when you now connect people. This is what we call connectivity marketing program. This is where the wealth is, and this is where my mind is. When you're able to see any civil servant, we are mentioning civil servant, they know that they we are using them as a kind of a point of discussion, but that is where many people, the mind of many people is. They think just go to work and get money. It's not all. You have, the life is more than that. People can be patient to work for almost 40 years, but when you tell them to build a business for 3 years, they might say, oh, it's too long. But they can remain broke for 40 years. So what we are just showing to them is a way to have financial freedom even while they are working. Because when they are making good money, they won't even think of atrocities at work. And what do you need to get started? You need a laptop or a smartphone. If you can afford 5,000, you are good to go. If you have 5 people that is buying airtime and data, also you have started a business. It is only when you don't think you don't have more than enough. At least there's one statement that says, if you can think enough, what you have is more than enough. Everybody around you is your potential customers. At least where I went, they started registering people around themselves. Yesterday alone, when I was moving from one office to another, the first person, somebody just said, I want to register with 10,000. And the upline said, I have gotten enough money. And she made use of the money in her wallet to upgrade to Sapphire. The moment she did that, the next person, who is also our upline, said, I'm going to Sapphire as well. I was just somewhere. As I'm working with them, my own wallet is also increasing. commission. And by the time all the whole people in this sector get to know about, because they have been already planning for me to come and do presentation for their committee or whatever there, because they are catching the vision and they are not even limiting it to that place. Some of them have already been thinking of taking it to their churches. When I said I'm going to have 1 million, it's going to be more than that. Anybody can also have the same. It's about you. Your mindset will pave way for you. The moment you think and you speak it out is already in manifestation. Everything you see that is working or that you can point your hand to now in this present time, it started from thought, from imagination. This laptop we are using, it's from somebody's thought. The phone you are using, it comes from somebody's thought, and now it's something that has become a reality. Referral commission from 22% to 5% to 1.5%. And this is just a simple illustration we did. I wish I have the 5,000 of fantastic 20 here. The total money there is 250 million. We have 159 million here because it's fantastic. That is the power of multiplication. This place, instead of 10, it is now 20. Even with 5,000, just to look for people, 5,000 might even be easier to get. And that is why some of them yesterday, when they register, some have 4,000, they borrow 1,000 to complete it. Some didn't have cash, they use POS. And within the time I spent, I think more than 5 people activated their account. Even today, they have registered, they are waiting for their salary to come. That the moment their salary is coming, they will just keep activating. So with that fantastic 20 or 5,000, in fact, you as an upline, because you must be on 50,000 package in order to maximize the effort. Apart from the 250 million you want to make, you'll have qualified for the whole incentive as well. So that reminds me, somebody asked for the fantastic flyer. I will do that after the presentation. See, when we go out, TGR is going to be a movement very soon. that anybody that is not in TGR will just know the person is missing out. Operation, have your TGR app on your phone so that you can start making money from what is taking money away from you. Recharging and losing money is not something you should allow. Anytime you recharge, you must be, anytime you top up, you must get something back to yourself. That is the message. And keep shouting anywhere you are, any place you find yourself. Make sure people know about Top and Get Reward, and you see how money will come to you as well. Because you never tell, you can never tell who you're going to talk to that will transform your life. I only knew one person, and that one person led me to that place I'm talking about. And I can't even imagine what is going to come out of that place, because it's not going to be limited to this place alone. They are also going to spread their wings to their churches and mosques. And I'm always ready. In fact, somebody was asking me, can I go to church? Can I come? I say, anytime you call me, I'm always available. That is what I'm meant for. I'm all out this year for this business, and I'm ready to make hundreds of millions this year by God's. So TGR is an open check for everybody. Just study this chart, and you see the kind of money you can make to yourself. It's unlimited. If I finish Fantastic 20 and I build to the level 10, I can start another Fantastic 20, because by that time I've become an authority. So I don't need to sweat to talk to people. They will be willing to even listen to me that what are you doing that is giving you this money? And you know, the beautiful thing is that the company is here for life. It's going nowhere. Not that the one you do after 1 year, you start looking for what to do again. So by then, you just, anybody you talk to, they are ready to listen even before you talk. And I'm seeing that future right now. That's become a movement that anywhere, anytime, any day, any part of this country is TGR, because what kills most of these companies is that they don't last long. And when they died, you know, they are forgotten, they will still be looking for. But when something is already in market and continue to live, in the next 5 years, you will see what will happen. By God's grace, may God save all our lives. But at that time, where are you going to be? That's the question. Top and Get Reward is giving you the opportunity to change your life for good. Before you know what is happening, that 5 years is here. The money in Top and Get Reward is endless. You can also enjoy transaction commission. What we show you just on referral commission in hundreds of millions. Now imagine when you now have transaction commission from level 1 to level 10. The money you are going to make is endless. This man is an example of leverage. How powerful it is. He is just a beggar and he owns factory, Toyota factory. He has bosses, has houses. So don't underestimate that kobo. A water that is dropping constantly can turn to a big ocean if it doesn't stop. You can earn 10,000 to 100,000 daily. It's going to come very soon, because for me, my goal is maybe 1 million naira in a day, 1 million naira in a week, or 1 million naira in a month. That will take 1.5 years of somebody who is earning 50,000 naira, even more. So we still have another way of compensating those that help us to build. And that is what we call leadership bonus. This extra 120,000, I remember somebody I need to talk to. So you can see, when you are busy making money, you won't have time for anything that will just be taking your time for. You see, at times, I wonder how people have chance to gossip. Me, all I'm out is to talk and make money. When you have this chance, you make good money and see those that have made, and we're still coming to make more. The company is not tired of giving money, so why would I be tired of making the money? So when you have 10,000 package and you're able to build up to level 5 in terms of PV, and you have cumulative PV, and before that, we have those that we celebrated at our 5th anniversary. They are our mini traveling incentive qualifiers, 250,000. And you know one thing, these 10 people or more or so, about 50% of them, they joined the company in less than 1 year. So it's not even about the time you join. Maybe I've been in company for years, this and that. And yeah, those that have joined long time ago are the one benefiting. Top and Get Reward is not monkey, they work back. If you come in today and you do what you're supposed to do, you make money more than the person that have registered even from the day the company started, because it's about you. So we have them who qualified. And you see, the funny thing is that, or let me say the amazing thing is that those people that just qualify for the mini travel incentive, they will soon complete their traveling incentive and get the remaining 500,000. In this Nigeria of today, you have extra 500,000. You know the kind of relief you are going to have. So I know Mr. Impacted Life is getting closer to get his 500K balance. Same thing with, I think Prof also there, Madam Gina. I can't wait to celebrate you, ma. So, Prof, also I'm waiting for your own. And when you have 25,000 PV, complete your 750,000. Those are the people that have qualified. Age is not a barrier. As long as you have a dream, you are not old. So you get it and you keep going. And our PV doesn't wipe off. You can see Mr. Obed, another record breaker in TGR. When somebody is saying that you can achieve incentive in 2 years, and he said in 1 year I even qualify for 2. So it's about, when somebody break a record, it means another person can also do more than that. So it opens other people's eyes to see how they can strategically position themselves and make this thing faster. So Top and Get Reward is here for everybody that cares to make the money. So our Imam Ghazal, Baba is also silently and steadily operating underground. He was telling me today the plan he has, and he is already penetrating little by little. So when you get to 100,000 PV, you get this, okay, you get 5 million, and see those that have qualified. When you have 250,000, you have this. And the next one, when you have 500,000, you get 10 million naira. And I've been saying this, I've thought about this, and I'm saying it that I want to be the first person that will qualify for this 10 million naira in TGR. My upline, I beg, they run, I did for your back. All your earnings are instantly calculated and are paid into your e-wallet. From there, you can transfer into your bank account. Any money you see on the dashboard in TGR is as good as one in your bank account. And that is what amazed the people that are just getting on board since, I think, last week. When they see that money, one woman was telling me that when I was given 1,045 naira from my downline, I thought they are going to remove the money overnight. So when I saw it, I was like, the same thing. I have the same feeling the day they paid me 600,000 then. For 1 week, I was screenshotting, thinking the money would disappear. I didn't touch it. It was after 1 week, I withdrew half a million naira there. TGR has made my bank account to be smelling 7-figure constantly. So to get on board, get in touch with the person that invited you or shared this video with you to get referral ID and sign up immediately, activate your account, and also keep firing. You become what you believe. That is just it. If you think you can make the money, you will make it. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. Everyone has a key. It's just a matter of using it. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. If you don't try to create the future you want, you must endure the one you get. 2024, nobody can tell what it still has inside. We're still in January. We don't know what will happen in March, June, or any month. We pray something good will happen. But what is your preparation even before anything happens or even if nothing happens? You must prepare ahead. That is why you have to create the kind of future you want. Everyone is a millionaire. You can either have millions of cash or millions of excuses. Choose your millions wisely. Thank you very much for listening. I remain your humble servant, Dr. Get Reward. So, Mr. Ashola, over to you. Sorry, I didn't charge this. Mr. Ashola. Mr. Ashola. All right, in the absence of Mr. Ashola still coming on board, maybe he's doing one or two things. No voice. Can't you hear me?
Thank you, our amiable leader, for that awesome.
So afraid that maybe what I've been saying since nobody heard me, because when I said no audio, I was like, wow. But I think it's only Mr. Ashola that the man is referring to. Said no voice at all. Okay, thank God everybody heard me. Thank you, Mr. Dami.
Yes,
you're always there. Back up. All right, Mr. Ashola,
right.
over to you.
Thank you, our amiable leader, for that awesome presentation. I believe you can hear me right now. So for people that are joining for the first time, I believe you've had opportunity that can liberate your life, opportunity that can change your life from nothing to something, opportunity that can give you a future that you really desire. Okay. And I know you have dreams, you have things, a lot of projects ahead of you that you want to do, but capital might be your problem. Come and try TGR. like the presentation. Come on, strategy for a couple of 90 days. Yes, it said 90 days. That is 3 months. And see changes that will happen in your life. All right, we won't close this meeting without giving you an opportunity to ask questions. Ask questions on any area, anything you want to know about Top and Gero, because we have many leaders here, that have done it, and then they'll be able to answer your question. Mindset Coach is on Ghana as well. We have Prince Enes from Lagos and others as well. So if you have questions, use the chat box. Use the chat box to raise up your hand, and you'll be allowed to talk. But first thing first, I'll be taking questions from people that join us for the first time, that is prospect, they are registered member you invited for this call tonight. So if you are a prospect, you have the opportunity to ask questions. You might want to type a question, or you might want to use the chat box. You see an icon that looks like hand like this. You can actually raise up your hand with an icon on the chat box. Then I will unmute you. Then you're allowed to talk. Then if you're a registered member and you have a question about probably how you can scale your business, how you can make 7 figures within space of time, then you want to come on Thursday for registered members meeting. But for prospects, you can ask questions right now and you'll be allowed to talk. I have Olumiwa Olani, PhD. Okay, sir. You
Mrs. Ajani Oluwatoyi or Mr. Ajani Oluwatoyi, it's like you are the one that didn't connect your voice note, because she's saying, or is saying, we can't hear you, sir, but you can see other chats that everybody heard me. It seems you are the one in a YouTube video for people to know how to join Zoom so that you can maximize the opportunity. So try to learn that, and so that you get it better next time, maybe by Thursday.
Okay. Hello,
sir. We are hearing.
Hello.
You are good to go, sir.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. This is Olani Uluwani.
Okay.
I want to ask a question on
right,
how to create a wallet. How to create a wallet for newly registered member. One, I could see that when you design a link, I could see that when you create some links on how to register, how to do this, and how to register, how to fund your wallet, and so on like that. On that link, I did not see you creating how to create a wallet. I think that is very important. So that is my number one question. Number two question, how can someone be let me say, a tutor, as you said? I'm in Osun State right now.
Okay.
Are you creating a group for people in Oshogbo, or how? So please, let's know how to go about that. I would like to be a speaker. So,
all right, sir.
Kindly answer, please.
Okay, thank you for that contribution. The first one, we'll take note about that. But on your dashboard, the moment somebody just registered, now finish registration, and the person login, below the dashboard, below the page, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you clearly now.
All right, sir. So what I'm saying is, the moment a newly registered member finish registration and say successful, then the person login. At the bottom, let's say below the page, after logging in, you see commission box, you see wallet, current wallet box, and also sales point. Below that place, you are going to see at the bottom of the page, say click on information or info in order to fund your wallet. So what the company did is that this new person will just go. Though, as you said, we might still include the video. At the dashboard on top left corner, that 3 lines, by the time they click on it to give them options of this menu or whatever, they should click on. Let me quickly show that so that you see what I'm trying to talk about. Let me open one of my.
Thank you.
So while I'm opening, so the moment they click on that 3 lines and they select my account, they will go to information. That information will teach or guide them on how to fund wallet, both auto funding and manual funding.
Progress.
So we will try to include the video, as you said, and at the same time, I will demonstrate on my dashboard for others to see. Then concerning the tutor, anybody can become a tutor. In Osun State, we have our upline there, Mr. Sheyi King. We'll get the address of his office. We'll send to you. It's in Osogbo, and it has a physical center
Mr.
for
Sheyi.
training. Mr. Sheyi King, Oladimeji Oluwase.
Okay.
So when you get there, get familiar with it. Anybody can become a tutor. As I do tell people that when you know what to say, talking won't be a problem. When my first time in network marketing, that was around 2011, all I just have in my mind is that if I want to make the kind of money these people are making, I must know what they know. And that is why I surrender myself for training, you know, and within 3 months, I gave myself training 3 times in a week for 90 days. And from there, I became independent. In fact, sometimes they call me out to come and do presentation because I have it in mind to be a lecturer in that company, to be one of the lecturers. And that was what gave me that boldness to be able to, train and also deliver lecture. So also you can, even our Zoom, if you have mastered it to that level, you can present. There's nothing special. You know, the beauty of a leader is to be able to produce another leader, so that it is not that that person must be there all the time. If you can't produce somebody like you, like 3, 4, or 5 person like you, then you are not a leader. So what we are training people is to become independent. What I know, they should also know more. And it makes the job more easier. It's like we are duplicating ourselves in others, and that is how it's supposed to continue. So we'll get the address of Osogbo Center, and we are going to tell you, or probably send in our, I don't know whether in one of our groups, register group, we'll share it there, or personally you can have it. I think
Okay, you can give me personally.
Okay, on
Wednesday. Can you give me
now,
sir?
Number. Let me give my WhatsApp number, so you just hi me.
Okay.
090
240
464 08.
Okay, 08. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank
you
very much.
I want to quickly share my
your name, please. Your name, please.
Oyeleye
Your name, please.
Oyeleye.
Okay, Mr. Oyeleye. Okay, sir. Oyeleye.
Yeah, Akim.
Mr. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir.
You're welcome. So if you have other questions before I will share the screen for the demonstration on how to fund wallet for newly member.
No, hello? Not how to fund wallet, how to create a wallet.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry. I get very well. What type of wallet are you talking of?
You know, like Wema Bank wallets, Talent Bank wallets, all those wallets that you can transfer to the wallet and transfer into what do they call it? Top up and get reward. Not directly from the bank.
All right.
Any other question?
We have only. Let me read the chat. Let me try and check the chat. Let me check the chat box, sir.
Okay. So just what I was saying the other time.
Okay.
For a newly member that just log in, everything in this box will be 000. So what the person will just do is to come to this my dashboard, the 3 lines, click on the dashboard and click on my account and select information.
Okay.
And choose information. From that information, you will see what they said here. Important information for you to operate TGR without calling anyone for assistance. So here they have told you on how to fund automatically and also manually. So this is the first thing the new registered members should, even those that have registered and they don't know this thing is here, please go there and study or probably explore your dashboard, all the options. Play with it, play around it, and you see almost everything that is needed for you to know. At least about 80% of what you need to know is here, training and also from uplines. Then in order to get the account, as you are saying, they will come to profile here. After clicking on my account, they will click on profile. By the time they get here, it will show them get Providus account. And also for Sterling, it tell them get Sterling account. The only thing they need to do is to click on that blue box. By the time they click on blue box, it will generate the Sterling account. For somebody that have not activated, Providus will not be available.
Okay.
It's after activation that they'll be able to get Providus. But Sterling is always there. They will just click on Sterling, and once this account number comes up, the next thing they need to do is to copy the account number. It's meant for their wallet alone. If anybody send money to that account number, it will reflect. And for every transaction, Providus and Sterling charge 45 naira. And it is stated here from this information. You see, they said auto funding charges, Providus 45, Sterling 45, InstaSwitch 65. So you choose, but this two is better than InstaSwitch. That is load wallet. You don't need to go there. So also on the dashboard, there is tutorial videos that everybody needs to watch. If you are using your phone, you will not be able to see this option of materials and videos. You can be able to stop at my network. When you click on my network, it will give you the other options underneath. Then try to scroll down and click on my network again. It will now show you the video. Once you click on that video, you will see, or it will load all the tutorials. That link that we normally share, the videos one after the other is there for you to watch, or for any other member. It's available for everybody.
Okay.
All right, another question.
Okay. How to upgrade your account?
Somebody is asking whether we have office in Akwa Ibom. You can be our stakeholder there. You can create an office for yourself anywhere you are in Nigeria and start building. When we started TGR, we converted our office for TGR office, and that is what it is today. You also, wherever you are, even it's just like a small room that can contain about 10 people, you can start from there. Before you know, you start expanding. So don't wait for a bigger office to be in your area before you start presentation. Once you have known the business in and out, call your friends around, invite people to come and listen. You can just pick maybe within 1 hour, enlighten people about this business. Before you know what is happening, when you do it constantly and consistently, you are going to get to where you are going.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What you just taught me now, I discovered that Get Providus account is the only one there. Is it because I have already registered? If I registered an account for a new member, does that mean that I will see this Providus again, or I will see the Sterling, the one of Sterling also?
Do you have Sterling with the Providus there?
I have Sterling. I've already created a wallet,
yes,
but I'm asking the question because of me opening for another person when I'm ready. So just to have the idea.
Any newly registered member, they will only see Sterling. It is after activation they will now see Providus.
Okay.
So Sterling is there
I
to
got you
fund
now.
wallet
Thank you.
immediately. You're welcome. Sterling is there that after registration, fund your wallet automatically or through manual funding. So after you have activated, and then you need Providus, you can generate it, but you can only generate if you want to be using it. For those people that there's something they will just generate and make use of it. So there's no need to generate if you are not using it. Sterling is also good as Providus as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You are welcome, sir. Any other question?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, all right. Another person.
Thank you, sir.
You have anything to tell us or any other leader that wants to contribute? Please, we need more leaders to show up and do presentation. It's your business. If you learn how to do it conveniently, you can do it anywhere. So don't just say you want to be listening. You also need to talk. It gives you more confidence about your business.
Okay. Yes, sir. Should I ask a question also, sir? Again.
You are free, sir.
For me now to be a speaker, Is it necessarily for me to undergo a training, or I will have something like evidence before going for a lecture to tutor someone, to some people, set of people? Or is it something that since I know about it, I can just go on with it?
Since you are good, if you understand, at least you need to get familiar with our PDF or everything, so you'll be able to do the presentation. And it's not that you need a certificate before you present. Maybe one day we can just showcase you, showcase you to let you talk and present. And from there, you can be doing it. Maybe it might be on weekends, we can start on a registered Zoom member day. Is a registered member presentation. We just call on anybody who is ready for the presentation of Zoom. At least you must have gotten familiar with how to operate Zoom and the like. Then we'll just give you a co-host title to present. So we need more leaders to come on board. We need more presenters. We need more teachers. And also when you are there, at any time you can be called upon maybe to represent the company to deliver.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. So, Mr. Shola, over to you.
All right, thank you, Mindset Coach. I think we don't have. If you have any questions, please let me have your hands up on the chat box so we can allow you to talk. We can unmute you to talk. We still have other things we want to do tonight. So if you have any questions, there is address of the office at Osogbo where they normally have their seminar every Wednesday. So do well to join them at the Omo Women Shopping Complex, Osogbo Muslim Hospital. Yes. Along Osogbo Grammar School, okay, via opposite customary court.
Customary court of appeal.
Come along,
rather.
Yeah, they say come along with your friends. All right, without much ado, would you have any contribution from leaders in the house? I think we have Pastor Peter Okolo, we have Babolo.
I think I have a question here.
All right.
Somebody said I have 2 persons that have registered, but after they have registered, but they have not found their account, and since they are reluctant, then I think let me see if there is more to that question. Well, what you need to do, if they have registered, create a broadcast list with them, and once in a while, maybe twice in a week, you send some motivational videos to them and also tell them what they are missing.
Hello, Mr. Kim, we can hear you again. Oh. Mr. Kim, are you there? Mr. Kim.
Yes, I'm here now. Where did this?
Okay, all right.
Hearing me? Maybe I've closed my mic. Sorry about that. Well, somebody first asked, I don't know whether you heard that one, that they have registered, but they have not activated their account. Did you hear that one, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the second person is Nigerians are not ready to accept this wonderful opportunity. Why? It might be because of the past experience they've had. At least where I said I went, I have some couple of people that challenge me that it's like we have done many, and I asked them, which one did you do? Is Ponzi scheme that you did, is return on investment that you did, and that is why you lost money there. TGR is not a Ponzi scheme, is not return on investment. is not money doubling platform. What we are showing you is how to make money from what is taking money away from you. And if you so wish, we can develop wealth around it if you like. But it's not a must, but at least you'll be making money from your recharges. And our evidence is there to stay, to stand us out. Because when you have your own dashboard, at least no matter how little of what you have gained from transaction that you have done, let them know that if I buy this so airtime, this is what they give me. And that is what we are expecting you to come and have. They might say, oh, I have something, like somebody was telling me I have this one platform. I said that one will not allow you to build wealth around the business. It is only for you. And for how long do you want to just be doing this? If you don't recharge, it means you don't make money. If you don't sell, you don't make money. But TGR is giving you the opportunity to even make money while you are sleeping. So it depends on what to tell them. Though some will feel reluctant, some will not listen because of what? Past experience, or because they want to remain where they are. But that doesn't stop you. We have 200 million plus in Nigeria. So one person should not stop you from getting to where you are. If I can still get fresh people on a regular basis, on daily basis, it shows that anybody can get new people. When we mark our 50-year anniversary, somebody came to say that I have never heard of this since these years. It is just now that I'm hearing about TGR, and you are telling me the company has spent 5 years in this country. I say yes. Now that you have heard, now is your morning. Start and keep building. So, but there's still a lot of people out there that are still looking for that opportunity. If you talk to one person and they are not listening, move to the next person. You will get fresh people. Add contact on daily basis. That is part of the training we are having on the January to March training group. Try to join our training on monthly basis. You'll be exposed on how to get fresh contact and new people. Thank you very much. Okay, next time I will teach you manual funding, but all the videos
all right,
are there.
thank you.
We are going to do something on that back office on Thursday by God grace, even just for 20 minutes. Try and join us on Thursday for registered Zoom meeting.
All right, we have come to the end of tonight's presentation. If there's any other questions or probably contribution from anyone, so I appreciate everyone that joined this call tonight. Madam Oluwatoyin Mercy Ojo, Mr. Kweyemi, Peace Obiaku, and Mr. Salami Blessing Abosede, Madam Savina from Ekiti, Mr. Sola from Ibadan, Technopop 2 Pro, Technopop. Please, you are free to rename your device when you come on this kind of call, so we can call you by your name. Madam Toyin Akindele, Treyo Base,
Mr. Shola,
and
please let me to Mr. Dami.
Madam Victoria,
Mr. Shola,
Vivax, and then everyone on this call. Thanks for coming, and God bless you. I want to say more money and more PV to your account.
Oh, yeah,
and
Mr.
if you
Dami,
are here for the first time, do well. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Mr. Dami. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
good
do
evening. Good evening, boss. I greet everyone. Mr. Akim, God bless you for that wonderful presentation. And Mr. Shola, thank you for always being there. God bless you. Yeah, I just wanted to encourage the first timers here. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that what we are talking about in TGR is something that they've already been doing. We are already familiar with buying airtime from our bank accounts and all that. What we don't realize is that the banks had already networked us into their own platform, their own VTU portal, and the banks have been making this money. Yeah, we know we don't like talking about it, but it's the reality. A lot of people don't know. Okay, so what TGR is just telling you to do is be like your bank. This thing is not a scam. It has been existing for years, okay, but you just didn't realize it. So you now have the opportunity to make millions the way the banks are making these millions. The banks don't open on public holidays, they don't open on weekends. And even after they've closed for business every day, they still make money simply because they have connected millions of Nigerians. So all we are just telling you is do the same thing. You have family and friends, you have colleagues at work, you have people in your church, in your mosque, in your associations, in your clubs, who cannot do without buying airtime and data. Forever, for the rest of your life, you will be buying this thing. So why are you not making money from it? If the government itself can declare that they are making more money from our airtime and data than from petroleum, that should tell you something, how important this telecom sector is. It is available for you. It is now left to you to take your share of that national cake. It is your right. Okay, the government is taxing your calls, they are taxing your data, they are taxing everything. Why don't you want to get something back for yourself and make generational wealth? For those that are using OPay, claiming they are making money from OPay and the rest, you are only getting paid for just your transaction, but you can actually earn from your family, from your friends, from your colleagues, from everyone you connect. This is real. It is 100% real. I am benefiting from it. Mr. Akin, Mr. Shola, thousands of us in TGR, we are enjoying this. And this is going to be for life by the grace of God. So come on board. Don't hesitate. Start today. You've been buying airtime last year without gaining anything. No grief for the benefit. No grief for that this year. You have to join and start earning something for yourself in 2024, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you.
All right, thank you very
That's
much,
all,
sir.
sir.
I think at this junction, we say good night for everyone. We might not be able to take any question again. Mr. Jacob Bolaji, maybe we'll talk one-on-one. Time has gone, and we still have some training in the other group. So we don't want to keep people waiting. So till Thursday that we'll meet again on the registered Zoom meeting, we'll say bye for now and have a wonderful night rest.